Welcome to T1 Academy. In our RRB Group D series, in our last session, we discussed about percentages concept. Okay, so we have discussed all the different types of questions from the concepts of percentages which was asked in the previous year session. So actually the RRB Group D was conducted back in 2018 and 2022. These are the last two times where they have conducted the exam, especially through online mode. That means they have conducted the examination in multiple shifts, students. So keeping all these things in our mind, we started a RRB Group D series in our YouTube channel, and for the concepts and content already we have done the videos for the quant section separately and for the reasoning separately. So please do watch those videos. Then easily you will come to know what are the concepts and how we are going to solve the questions from those concepts. And in this session, we will majorly focus only on the questions. We will see questions and answers, that's it. And for concepts, definitely please do watch our previous videos, students. In our channel, we have a separate playlist for all the quant concepts, and similarly, we have a separate playlist for all the reasoning concepts. Okay, right? Now we will directly go to the problems and solve it. So we are going to solve today the questions from the profit and loss concept. Now see here, students, if the cost price of an item is 4,500 and its selling price is 3,500, then what is the loss percentage? This is one of the basic questions which was asked in the RRB Group D examination in 2022. See here, students, as I have already repeated it for multiple times, once again I am telling, in RRB Group D, the time is very less. You people know it very well. In 1 hour, almost you should write what? 100 questions. Okay. So make sure that, I mean, I am speaking only about 1 hour means 1 hour and 1.5 hours we have. So please keep that thing in your mind. There are some questions where you can get the answer in less than 15 to 20 seconds. And there are some questions where you need to get the answers for those questions in almost what we can say 25 to 30 seconds. Not more than that. You should not waste time at all. Okay, and you should try to answer all the questions at the same time. Okay, now see, this is one of the simple question which you need to get the answer in less than 15 seconds. See here, the cost price of an article is 4,500 and its selling price is 3,500. So directly loss is how much? 1,000 rupees by cost price is 4,500 into 100 for us. Right? So zeros get cancelled. Right? In 5 table, 5 nines, 5 200. So 200 by 9 means what you will get? 9 twos is 18. Next 2 0, 2 and 2 by 9. So what is the loss percentage which he is going to get here? 20 to 2 by 9 percentage. 20 to 2 by 9 percentage. You should not write once again 4,500 minus 3,000 and all these things. Why? Because anyway this is a round figure value. By reading the question itself, we will understand that there is a loss of 1,000 rupees here. So directly loss by cost price into 100. And once again doing this one and writing. You should avoid such type of things here while reading the question itself. Why? Because this is very clear question. 4,500 he spent and he sold it for 3,500. Very clearly we can say that there is a loss of 1,000. So directly 1,000 by 45 into 100, you should write that step and write your answer in less than 10 to 15 seconds, not more than that. Okay, next one. A retailer would have made a profit of 18% if he sold an article at its market price. If he had sold the article at the market price, he would have got a profit of 18%. If he allowed a discount of 10% on the market price, what would be his actual profit on the article have been? Now, this type of questions, we can do it in two ways, students. I will tell you one with the assumption. The first one is, assume that cost price is 100. If he sells at market price, he is getting what percentage of profit? 118, right? That means how much he should mark it? He should mark it as 118 rupees. Then only if he sells it at market price, he will get a profit of 18 rupees, right? So cost price is 100 and market price is what? 118 rupees. Okay, sir, good. Next, on this he allowed a discount of what? 10%. Now, on this 10%, what is 10% of 118? 11.8. Yes. So that means what happens? The price will drop by 11.8. 11.8. For timing, assume it as 12. So 118 minus 12, what it becomes? 106. And we are assuming it as 12, right? So I will be left with what? More 2.2. So that means he sold the article for what price? 106.2 rupees. He sold the article for what price? 106.2 rupees. That means how much profit he got here? 6.2 percentage. 6.2 percentage is the profit scored by him. Okay, 6.2 percentage. So this is the general and easy method. This question also you will get the answer in less than 10 seconds. Okay, you should not take more than that. Why? Because the time is very less for us in these concepts, in this examination. Now next here in another manner. To get a profit of 18%, what he need to do? He should increase the price by 18%, and then he is giving a discount of 10%. You can apply the effective percentage formula here also. There is no wrong in that. So first increased by 18 and then decreased by 10%. So what happens here, students? Plus 18 minus 10 minus 18 into 10 by 100. 0, 0 get cancels, right? 18 minus 10, it will become 8, and 8 minus 1.8. 8 minus 1.8, what it becomes? 6.2. It is plus, right? Plus means what? Profit. Profit of 6.2%. He would have got a profit of 6.2%. So this is with the formula and this is with the assumption. Whichever method you feel comfortable, please try to do in that method and get the answer quickly. Right, next one. A person sells a sofa at a certain price, okay? If he sold it at 60% of this price, then there will be a loss of 20%, okay? The percentage profit when the sofa was sold at the original selling price is. Now see here, students. A person sells a sofa at a certain price. If he sold it at 60% of this price, then there will be a loss of 20%. Assume that he sold it for 100 rupees. Assume that he sold it for 100 rupees. Okay, next. If he sold it at 60% of this price, that means what is 60% of this price, students? What is 60% of this one? 80 rupees, sorry. 60 rupees, sir. Yes, fine. If he sold it at for 60%, that is he might have sold it for a 60. If we do so, what he will get? He will get a loss of 20%. Now see here, students, what is the relation between SP and CP when there is a loss of 20%? When there is a loss of 20%, what is the relation between SP and CP? We know that SP is equal to 80% of CP. In our concept video, we discussed about this. Please do watch that one. SP is equal to what? 80% of CP. Okay. So now what happens? So 60 is equal to 80 by 100 into CP. 80 by 100 into CP, right? So that means what happens here? 24s, 25s, 4 1s, 4 15s. Right? So what will be my cost price here? Cost price will be here 75 rupees. Cost price will be what? That means now he is asking us the percentage of profit when the sofa was sold at the original selling price. What is the original selling price? 100 rupees. If it was sold at 100 rupees, how much profit he would have got? 25 rupees. And what is the cost price? What is the formula for profit percentage? Profit by cost price into CP. Profit by CP into 100%. So this is the profit percentage formula. So profit is how much? 25. What is the cost price? 75 into 100. So 25 ones, 25 threes. 100 by 3 means what? 33, 1 by 3%. So how much profit he would have got? 33, 1 by 3%. He would have got 33, 1 by 3%. See here, students, once again. A person sells a sofa at a certain price. We don't know what is the price. I am assuming it as 100 rupees here. Why? Because it will be easy for me to tell. If he sold it at 60% of this price, what is 60% of 100? 60 rupees. Right? So if we do so, what is the relation between selling price and cost price? He is getting a loss of 20%. Loss of 20% means what? What is the relation between SP and CP? SP is equal to 80% of CP. See here, students, if there is a profit of 20%, what is the relation? I would have written as SP is equal to 120% of CP. Okay. If there is a profit, add it to 100. If it is a loss, subtract it from 100. Understood? So from that I came to know that cost price is 75 and it is sold at 100. So how much profit he is getting here? 25 rupees. So 25 by 75 into 100, which becomes 33, 1 by 3%. 33, 1 by 3%. Understood? Right? Next one. A dealer claims to sell his goods at cost price, okay, but uses a weight that actually weighs 800 grams, so 1 kg is written on it. Find his gain percentage. Now these type of questions, this is related to dishonest dealer, students. Okay, in dishonest dealer concept, what we will assume? We will assume cost price of, let cost price of 1000 grams is 1000 rupees. We will assume that cost price of 1000 grams as always 1000 rupees here. We will assume cost price of 1000 grams as 1000 rupees here, and based on that we will solve it. Now what we will see? So he will sell, selling price of, is he selling 1000 grams to the customer? No, he is selling just 800 grams. 800 grams will become what? 1000 rupees. Anyway, he is selling for cost price only. He is telling that I am selling for cost price. But what is the actual cost price of this 800 grams, students? What is the actual cost price of this 800 grams? If cost price of 1000 grams is 1000 rupees, what is the cost price of 800 grams? It will be just 800 rupees. That means what does it tells us? He is selling goods worth 800 rupees for what price? 1000 rupees. 1000 rupees. Okay. So how much profit he is getting here? How much profit he is getting here? 200 rupees. So percentage profit is equal to 200 by, what is the cost price here, students? 800 into 100. 200 by 800 into 100. So 1 time, 4 times, 4 times, 25 times. So how much profit he is going to get here? 25% profit. He is going to get 25% profit. See here, students, same concept. In some areas or in some books, they will give a formula like this. What is the difference between the actual, 1 kg and that weight? That is, they will say 1000 grams minus 800 grams by 800 grams into 100%. They will give this as a formula. Actually, both are same, students. They will give this one as a formula, 1 kg minus 800 grams by 800 grams into 100%. But you need to by heart the formula. Instead of that, please try to analyze like this. Analyze like this, you will get the answer easily. Okay, 200 by 800 into 100, you will get it as 25%. Right? We will see the next one. Now, see here, students. A shopkeeper sells wheat at rupees 20 per kg that he purchased at rupees 18 per kg. Okay, and he gives only 900 grams of wheat instead of 1 kg while selling. The actual percentage of profit. This is the reason I told you to solve it in the general procedure. Why? Because if he sells his goods at cost price, this formula will work. But instead of cost price, if he sells at a different price, see, actually what is the price he is purchasing? He is purchasing for 20, but he is selling for 20, but he purchased that one for what? Just 18 rupees. Here both cost price and selling price are different, right? False weight is separate case, but cost price and selling price are different. So here we cannot use that formula which I have told you earlier. So we should go with the basic concept only. What we will assume now? Now see here, here they given us the price. They given us the price, so definitely we should take that price only. Given CP of 1 kg is equal to what? 18 rupees. Cost price of 1 kg is what? 18 rupees. That means indirectly 1000 grams, right? 1000 grams is what? 18 rupees. Now, what is the selling price of 1 kg they given for us? Selling price of 1 kg, which customer thinks that he is purchasing 1 kg, but what actually he is selling? Just 900 grams. Selling price of 900 grams is given as what for us in this question? 20 rupees. Is given as what for us here? 20 rupees. So that means, see here, students, instead of 1 kg he is selling 900 grams only, and that too for a price of 20 rupees. But what is the actual cost price of 900 grams? But what is the actual cost? See here, students, if 1000 grams is 18 rupees, what is 100 grams? 1.8 rupees, right? 1000 grams is 18, 100 grams will become 1.8. So 18 minus 1.8, what it becomes? 16.2 rupees. Right? 18, this came by 18 minus 1.8. Why? Because 100 grams less, right? So that is the reason. So that means goods worth 16.2 rupees is sold for what price? 20 rupees. So percentage of profit will become what? 3.8. Why? Because the difference between these two is 3.8 by 16.2 into 100%. By 16.2 into 100%. Now see here, students, 3.8 and 16.2. 16.2. Please try to cancel it. 1.9 by 8.1. 1.9 by 8.1. 1.9 by 8.1. So finally it becomes what, students? 1900 by 81. 1900 by 81. This point I am removing so that I can feel easy while calculating it. So 1900 by 81. 1900 by 81. So solve it, what you will get here? 1900, 81. 81 twos is 162. What I will get here? 180. Next twos only, right? 162. See, there is only one option with 22. There is only one option with 22. What it is? Option A. So we will mark our answer as option A. Option A. So definitely you should be ready with the concepts also, students. Okay, sometimes they may ask us the question easily, and sometimes by taking the concept as a base. We should be ready for both the cases. Okay, so this is how we are going to solve these type of problems, right? Then we will see the next one. See here, students. By selling a pen for rupees 144, Anurag loses 1/7 of the cost price. Okay, he will lose 1/7 of the cost price. If the pen is sold for 189, then what will be the profit? Okay. If he sells it for 144, how much he is losing? 1/7, right? Okay, that means, see here, students, please be careful. So SP is equal to, in earlier case, if he loses 20% means what I have done, students? What I have done? What is the relation we have written in that case? SP is equal to, sir, we have written SP is equal to 80% of CP. Why? Because he lost 20%. But here it is telling that he is losing 1/7 of cost price. Then how we are going to do, sir? The same one, students. There is no difference. Earlier it is percentage, now it is fraction. So that means how you will do? SP is equal to 1 minus 1/7 of CP. From one complete cost price, he is losing 1/7. So 1 minus 1/7. 1 minus 1/7. Okay, understood? Right, clear? So that means what happens to my SP here in this case? 6/7 of CP. And what is the selling price? He is selling for 144. So that means what it becomes? 144 is equal to 6/7 into CP. I will get the cost price here actually. 6 ones, 6 twos and 6 fours. So cost price will become what? 27s are 140, 4 sevens are 28. So overall the cost price will become what here? 168 rupees. The actual cost price is what? 168. When he sells it for 189, when he sells it for 189, how much profit he will get here? When he sells for 189. Okay, if SP is 189, profit will become what? 189 minus 168. 189 minus 168, you will get how much? 21 rupees. So percentage of profit will become what? 21 by 168 into 100. Now please see here, 21 ones, 21 eights. 100 by 8 means what? 12.5. When you divide 100 into 8 equal parts, each part will become how much? 12.5. So 100 by 8 is how much? 12.5. In percentage concept, we have learned this one. Why 100 by 8 is 12.5. Okay. So this is how we are going to find the profit percentage. Now see here, students, once again, if it is given in percentage, subtract it from 100. Subtract or add it from 100. If it is given in fractions, subtract or add it to 1. Understood? If it is percentage, do for 100. If it is fraction, do for 1. That is the difference. And everything is same process. Then you can do it next. Next one. Now see here, students. The selling price of an item was with 16.5% of profit was 466. Now see here, students. When he is getting a profit, how much is the profit he is getting here? 16.5. So what is the relation between SP and CP? I can write here SP is equal to what I can write? 116.5% of CP. Understood? Why? Because here he is getting a profit of 16.5. Right? 16.5 profit means add it to 100. Right? So that means when he was, what is the price for which he is selling? 466. So that means what I can write? 116.5% of CP is equal to 466. 466. Right? Had it been sold for 330, what would have been the percentage loss? Okay. Let us assume this as X percentage of CP when he will sell it for what? 330 rupees. When he sells it for 330 rupees, assume that he is getting x percentage of CP is 330. Now we will find what is this x here. Cross multiply it, students. 116.5, right? 116.5 into 330 is equal to x into 466. If you observe carefully, students, carefully, 116.5, 100, right? 100 fours, 400, 16 fours, 64, and 0.5 fours, 66. So that means if you observe carefully, this is exactly 4 times. This is exactly 4 times. Okay. Now what happens? Now when I cancel it, 4 ones, 4 eights is 32. I will be left with 10. 4 twos is 8. I will be left with 2.5. So what does it tells us? X is equal to 82.5 percentage. X is equal to what? 82.5 percentage. Now tell me, students, if selling price is 82.5 percentage of CP, whether it is profit or loss, first thing, whether it is a profit or loss. How you are telling? Less than 100. Less than 100 means it is a loss. Yes, it is a loss. And by what value it is loss? It is loss by how much value? 17.5 percentage. How did you tell? Means 100 minus 17.5 is 82.5. That is the reason we can say that here he is getting a loss of 17.5 percentage. 17.5 percentage. No need to find cost price or any other things. Make it simple. If he sells it for 466, he is getting a profit of 16.5, means 116.5 percentage is equal to 466. Or else if you are really good, you can directly write like this: 466, then 330. What is the relation from here to here? Into 4. When you want to check the relation in this direction, what it becomes? Divided by 4. So 330 by 4, directly you can say it as 82.5 percentage. 82.5 percentage less than 100 by how much? 17.5. And directly you can write your answer as 17.5. Directly you can write your answer as 17. So make sure that you should understand this one. You should understand this one so that you can get the answer in less than 10 to 15 seconds. Okay, right? Next one. A carpenter suffers a loss of 10% on selling a footboard for rupees 72. Okay, how much loss he is suffering? 10%, right? So SP is equal to what percentage of CP? SP is equal to 90% of CP. That is 90% of CP is equal to what? 72. How much percentage profit or loss he will be if he sells the footboard for rupees 96? Now he is selling for what price? He is selling it for 96 rupees. Now he is selling it for 96 rupees. So now what is the relation? I don't know what it is. Let us assume it as X percentage of CP. X percentage of CP. Now see here, students, from here to here into 8, and I am dividing it by 10, right? Why? Because 0, 0. First 0 should be cancelled. So that means divided by 10 and multiplied with 10. So that means from here to here, if I want to restore it, what I should do? First I should multiply with 10 and then divide it with 8. Is it correct or not? First I should multiply with 10. Here first I should divide with 10, it will become 9, and then multiply with 8. Next, similarly, when I want to restore it in reverse order, I should multiply it with 10 and then divide it with 8. So that means when I divided 96 with 8, what I will get? 12. So 12 into 10, it will become what? 120. So 120% of CP means whether it is profit or loss? Profit or loss? Definitely profit. Profit by how much? 20%. So we will get our answer as 20% here. 20% here. See, students, if you were not able to understand this logic or 8 by 10 or 10 by 8, very simple. 90% of CP is equal to 72. X percentage of CP is equal to 96. Simply cross multiply it. Cross multiply it, what you get here? 90 into 96 is equal to X into 72. 90 into 96 is equal to X into 72. Now in 12 table you can cancel it. 12 6 are, 12 8s are. Next in 6 table I can cancel 6 1s, 6 15s. So what is the value of X I will get here? 120. So 120% means profit by 20%. Profit by 20%. Understood? It is up to you, but my suggestion is, my personal suggestion is, you should understand this one and try to solve the logics or problems using this one. Okay? Right. Next one. Now see here, Chandrasekhar sold 12 identical articles for a total of 420, okay, incurring a loss equal to the cost price of 7 such articles. The cost price of one such article is, first of all students, forget about the price, forget about that 420 rupees, just try to read it carefully. Chandrasekhar sold 12 identical articles for certain price, incurring a loss equal to cost price of 7 such articles, 7 such articles. So let us assume that CP of one article is CP, SP of one article is SP, just for time being. SP of one article is SP and CP of one article is CP. Okay sir, we assumed, fine, good. Now when he sold 12 identical articles, what will be his SP? He is getting profit or loss? He is getting a loss. Usually tell me what is the formula for loss, students? Loss is equal to CP minus SP. First thing, when we will get loss? When our cost price is greater than selling price, we will get loss. Okay. So next, how much loss you will get means what you will do? Cost price minus selling price. Now see here, how much loss he is getting equal to the cost price of 7 such articles. That means 7 CP. One article CP cost price is 1. So 7 articles cost price will become 7 CP. That is when he is getting this loss. What is the deal actually? He is purchasing 12 articles and selling 12 articles. So that means 12 articles cost price minus 12 articles selling price. Understood students? Nowhere in the question they mentioned that he purchased 12 or he sold 12 like that. But we should understand by default that he is selling 12 articles means obviously he would have purchased 12 articles. Then only he can sell 12 articles, right? So that is the logic lies here. Okay, so that means this is the case we will get. Now please see here, when I send the 12 SP to this side and 7 CP to the other side, it will become 12 SP is equal to 5 CP. Right? Anyway, they are asking us to find what is CP, one article's cost price. So from this, what I can write, CP is equal to 12 by 5 SP. Okay, 12 by 5 SP. Now, what is SP? They mentioned in the question. What is the selling price of 12 articles, students? 12 SP is equal to 420 they given. So only SP is equal to, one article selling price will become what? 420 by 12. Don't waste your time in solving this one here. Why? Because later anyway it will get cancelled. That is not my final answer. So simply substitute that value here. That value here, what you get here? CP is equal to 12 by 5 into, what is the selling price? 420 by 12. See here, 12 get cancels. Next 5 table, 5 ones, 5 eights is 40 and 5 fours. So what is the cost price of each article here? 84 rupees. The cost price of each article is here 84 rupees. Once again I am repeating, students. Forget about that 420 rupees initially. I am assuming that cost price of one article is CP, selling price of one article is SP. And whether he is getting profit or loss here, he is getting loss. When he is getting loss means our cost price will be greater than selling price. So CP minus SP. Now what actually the deal was here, he is selling 12 articles means you compare the selling price of 12 articles with 12 articles cost price only, right? You cannot compare it with 20 articles cost price. So that is the reason loss, that is 7 articles cost price is the loss. So 7 CP is equal to 12 CP minus 12 SP. 12 articles cost price minus 12 articles selling price. From this I got a relation between SP and CP, and in the question they given me how to find the selling price. I found that selling price and simply substituted here. Okay, so finally we got our answer as 84. Right, next one. Now see the next one. An article is sold at a profit of 28%. Okay, it was sold at a profit of 28%. If the cost price is increased by 50 rupees and the selling price is reduced by 18 rupees, then the profit would be 11.6%. What is the original cost price? What is the original cost price? So students, first we will go with the general understanding. See here, an article is sold at a profit of 28%, right? So SP and CP, what is the relation I can write here? SP is equal to 128% of CP, right? This is the actual relation between SP and CP. Okay, next, if the cost price is increased by 50 and the selling price is reduced by 18, so what is my new CP? Actual CP is CP. New CP will become what? CP plus 50. CP plus 50. And the selling price is reduced by how much? 18. So what is my new SP? SP minus 18. From the previous one, it is. Now if I do so, what is the relation between now new SP and new CP students? He is getting a profit of 11.6 percentage. So that means what I can write, new SP is equal to 111.6 percentage of new CP. New CP. Now I will substitute what are the SP and CP values here. So what is new SP for me? SP minus 18. New SP is SP minus 18, right? Yes. 1111.6 percentage of, what is new CP for me here? CP plus 50. Now anyway they are asking me what is the cost price. So all SP should be deleted. What is the relation between SP and CP? I will substitute this SP here. SP is equal to what? 128 percentage of CP minus 18 is equal to, now I will send 111 to the inside, 111.6 percentage of CP plus 111.6 percentage of 50. Okay. So when I send that 111.6 to this side, what happens to these students? 128 minus 111, it will become 17, but there is 0.6 also there. So that means it becomes what? 16.4 percentage. 16.4 percentage of CP is equal to, what is 111.6 percentage of 50? By 100 you will get here 51s, 52s. So 111.6 by 2. You will get it as 111.6 by 2. 111.6 by 2 means what it becomes? What happens to that students? 55.8 plus 18. 55.8 plus 18 I will get here. Is it correct or not? Why? Because minus 18 when I send to the other side will become plus 18. So 16.4 percentage of CP is equal to what? 55 plus 18. It will become what? 73. 73.8. So 16.4 percentage is what? 73.8 percentage. 73.8. Now tell me what is the relation between these two? 164 and 16.4 percentage. So they are asking us what is 100 percentage of CP. 100 percentage of CP. That is cost price. Cost price will become how much? Cost price becomes how much here? Okay. Solve it students. What you will get? 16.4 percentage. Means what? 16 fours is 64. 64. 4 and 0.4 force is 1.6. That means 65.6 you will get. What is half of this one? 8.2. So that means 65.6 plus 8.2 will become what? 73.8. That means the relation between these two is what? Into 4.5. Into 4.5. Okay. The relation between these two will become what? Into 4.5. So here also into 4.5. What it becomes students? 450. It will become 450 rupees. Understood? So our answer here becomes 450. 450. This is one method. This is one method. And the other one is do the option verification. Do the option verification, but usually it will waste a lot of time students. Okay, it will waste a lot of time. 480 you should take it as 28% profit and all these things. Okay, but what you can do, if you do option verification, forget about this one. Forget about this one. If the cost price is increased by 50 means now my cost price will become what? 530. And okay, definitely we need to find the selling price also. No, if you go with option verification, it becomes lengthy students. The only method is this one. Why? Because each and everything you need to calculate what is 28% and you need to add and do the other thing. Once again listen, initial relation is selling price is equal to 128% of CP. So new CP is equal to cost price plus 50. Why? Because cost price is increased by 50. New SP is, it was reduced by 18, so SP minus 18. So new SP and new CP relation is this one. So I simply substituted in place of new CP and new SP the actual SP and CP values. This one, and I have substituted SP here. Why? Because I want cost price. For example, if I want selling price means what I have done? I might have done means I would have sent 128 to this side and I have written CP in terms of SP. Okay, right? Next one. Arvind bought an article for rupees X. Okay, he purchased an article for X rupees. He sold it to Biru at a loss of 15%. Now see here students, it was changed. Next, Arvind to, it was sold to whom? Biru. Biru spent 126 on its transportation and sold it to Meenu at a profit of 25%. Okay. So he sold it to Meenu. If Meenu bought it for 1475. Now when the price paid by Meenu is what? 1475 rupees. And Arvind purchased it for X rupees, right? And he is selling it to Biru at a loss of 15%. That means from Arvind to Biru it became what? 85% of X. Loss, right? Loss by how much? 15%. Now what he was doing? He is spending how much? He is spending 126 rupees on its transport. Now the total money spent by Biru on it is 85% of X plus 126. And now he sold it to who? Meenu at a profit of 25%. So that means what? He will sell it to Meenu at a profit of 25% means 125% of 85% of X plus 126. Plus 126. Don't forget that one. And now this price is equal to what? 1475. This price is equal to 1475. So 125% of 85% of X plus 126 is equal to 1475. 125% means what, students? 5 by 4. We already know it very well. 85% of X means what? 17 by 20X plus 126, that is equal to 1475. That is equal to 1475. Please try to cancel here itself. 5 ones, 5 2s is 10. I will be left with 47 means 5 9s and 5s. Right? 295 by 4. Sorry, 295 into 4. 300 into 4, 1200. 5 4s, 20. So 20 is less right here. So it becomes what for us? 17 by 20x plus 126 is equal to 1180. Directly I am doing. Why? Because I am considering it as 300. 300 into 4 it is 1200. 1200, but I am having 5 in short, right? So 5 4s is 20. I am removing just 20 from the 1200. It will become what? 1180 for us. Don't try to multiply 4 with 295. It will become little bit lengthy. Okay. So now when I send 126 to the other side, it will become what? Minus. So that means what happens to this? 17 by 20x is equal to 1180. 180 minus 126. Forget about 1000. Anyway, 1000 will be there as it is. So 80 minus 26, do it. 80 minus 26 is what for us? 54. So it will become what? 1054. Okay. When I send 126 to the other side. So now try to cancel into 17 table. Is it cancelable? Let us see. 17 1s, 17 6 are 102. 17 6 is 102. I will be left with 3 4 17 2s. So x will become what? 62 2s are 124, right? 124 and 0. 3 times I cancelled it. Okay, so a value will become what? X value will become what here? 1240 for us. X value becomes here 1240. Understood? Okay, right? Next one. The cost of 10 chairs is equal to that of 4 tables. Okay. The cost of 15 chairs and 2 tables is equal to 2000. The cost of table is. Now see here, the cost of 10 chairs is equal to 4 tables, right? That means what I can write? 10 into chairs is equal to 4 into tables. Yes, sir. Right? Assume chairs as C, tables as T. That means 10 into C, 1 chair, and 4 into T. 1 table price is T, 1 chair price is 10, C for us here. Okay, next. The cost of 15 chairs and 2 tables. That means what? 15C plus 2 tables is equal to what? 2000. 2000. And they are asking us what is the cost of table. Now see here, students. I will write chairs in terms of tables so that everything will become what? Tables for me here. So 1 chair will become what here, students? 4 by 10 into table. 4 by 10 into table. I will substitute the same thing here. So what happened? In place of C, I will substitute it as 4 by 10 into T. So 4 by 10 into T into 15. 15 chairs, right? Plus 2 tables is equal to 2000. Is equal to 2000. Now 5 3s, 5 2s, 2 1s, 2 2s. So overall it will become what? 2 3s are 6, 6 plus 2t, it will become what? 8t. 8t is equal to 2000. Cancel 8 1s, 8 2s is 16. So 40 means what? 5 and 0. So what is the price of each table here? The price of each table is here 250 rupees. The price of each table is here 250 rupees. Understood? They asked me to find the price of table, so I have done this. If they have asked me to find the price of chair, means what I would have written, table is equal to 10 by 4C. 10 by 4C. Okay, based on the question, you should change your process. Next one. 2 by 3 part of an item sold at a profit of 6% and the remaining part was sold at a loss of 3%. If the total profit is 540, then what was the total cost of the item? So this is the question. 2 by 3 part of an item is sold at a profit of 6%, right? So 2/3 is sold at 6% profit. Okay, nice. 2/3 is sold at 6. And the remaining was sold at a loss of, what is the remaining? 1/3, right? Remaining was sold at a loss of 3%. 3% loss. 3, I means what here, students? Overall we will try to find it. Now 6% profit means, can I write it as 106% of CP? Yes sir, you can write. 3% loss means, can I write it as 97% of CP? 97% of CP, yes, we can write. Now overall, they are asking us overall. See students, I am repeating it for again and again. Overall means nothing but average. In our last session also, I told you one logic that if the 3 friends have 10, 20 and 30 rupees, what I will do, what is the minimum prize money with them, I mean my amount with them, 10. So I will collect the excess. Excess with him is 10 and excess with him is what, 20. And I will divide it with all the 3. So what will be the average? It will become what, 20. That means overall each and every percentage will have what, 20 rupees with them. The same logic here. So what is the ratio between these two now? 2 by 3 and 1 by 3 means 3 gets cancelled and it will become 2 parts and it will become 1 part. What is the minimum percentage of CP here? What is minimum percentage of CP? 97 sir. Okay, 97. When I compare this one, how much is excess here for me? 9 parts. And with how many people? 2 parts. By what is the total number of parts here? 3. I should divide it with all the 3, right? Here they are individual, so directly written 3. But here it is related to parts. So parts. So 3 ones, 3 threes. So 97 plus 6, it will become what? 103%. That means overall it is becoming what? 103%. Overall it is becoming what? 103%. Overall 103% means, tell me, 103% of CP means profit or loss, students? Profits are definitely. How much profit? How much profit here? 3%, sir. What is 3% of CP? Sorry, 3% is given as what? 540. Profit is 3%, right? And the total profit is what? 540. So that means therefore 3% is equal to what? 540. And they are asking us what was the total cost price? That is 100%. 100% is 3 into 180 is 540. Similarly into 180 means what? 18 and you will get 3 zeros here. 18 and you will get 3 zeros here. So 18,000. This is the easiest method, students. But the only thing is, you should understand why we are doing and all these things. You should understand very, very carefully. Once again I am repeating here. He is selling 2 by 3 at a profit of 6%. So 2/3 at 6% profit. And he is selling 1/3 at a, remaining means what? 1/3 only, right? So 1/3 at a loss of 3%. When he sells at 6% of profit, what is SP? 106% of CP. When he sells at 3% of loss, what is his SP? 97% of CP. So mixture, right? Mixing or the ore on an overage means what is the minimum percentage here? 97. And when I compare this 106, how much is excess 106 then 97? It is 9. And with how many parts? 2 parts. By total parts is 3. So this is how you need to find the overall percentage problems. So overall I came to know that the 103% of CP. 103% of CP means 3% profit. 3%. That 3% is given as what? 540. So 100% will become what? 18,000 here. 100% become 18,000 here. So this type of small and multiple concepts are required for us, students. Then only we will get the answers effectively. Okay. Next, see the next one. Sharat bought 2 bags for rupees 900. He sold one of them at a profit of 25% and the other at 25% loss. If selling price of both the bags is same, then the cost price of both the articles, price of both the bags are. Okay, they are asking us cost price. Now see here, students, for timing, forget about this money. In our profit and loss also we discussed the same concept. Please watch the concept there, students. Okay, so first one is getting a profit. How much? 25%, sir. So that is 1 by 4. 25% profit, 1 by 4. Profit means more, right? So initial, final. Initial is 4, final is what? 5. Right? And the second one, he is getting a loss. Loss of how much? Same 25% again. So that is also 1 by 4. But here it will become what? 4 and 3. But what he was telling us, if the selling price of both the bags is the same. He is telling that the selling price of both the bags are same here. Okay, that means here actually the selling price, initial means CP, final means SP. Selling price is what? 5 parts and 3 parts. Selling price is what? 5 parts and 3 parts. Now, first to equal this, I will multiply this with 3 and I will multiply this one with 5. So, now what happens to my first one? 12 and my second one, 5 3 is 15. Here 20 and here it will become what? 15. Now, my selling price are equal, right? Selling price are equal. What about the cost price? One is, this is first CP and this is second CP. One is 12 parts and the other one is 20 parts. That means overall, total CP will become what? Totals. Total CP will become what here? 32 parts. Total CP is what here? 32 parts. So now, given 32 parts is equal to 900. 32 parts is equal to what? 900. And they are asking us what is the cost price of each bag. First one is how many parts? 12 parts. And second one is how many parts? 20 parts. See students, in both the cases you will get the answer in decimals. In options also, actually here options are missing. They have given it in decimals only. Options are also given in decimals. Please find out, cross multiplied by taking each case separately, you will get the answers. Okay, once again, whenever two articles were purchased for different, one is getting a profit and the other one is getting a loss, these type of cases means you should write like this. And after that, please check whether the cost price is equal or selling price are equal. Here the selling price are equal. The first article selling price we got it as 5 parts and the second article selling price we got it as 3 parts. To equal this, I am multiplying 3 there and 5 here. After equaling them, I came to know that cost price of first article is 12 parts and cost price of second article is 20 parts. So together it will sum up to 32 parts. This 32 parts is given as what? 900. Bought means what? Cost price only. Then first 12 parts is how much? 20 parts is how much? Please find it out. Okay, right? Next one. Now see here, the difference between a loss of 13% and a profit of 15% was 63. Loss of 30% means what you will write the relation, students? SP is equal to what you will write? SP is equal to 87% of CP. SP is equal to 87% of CP. Profit of 15% means what you will write? SP is equal to 115% of CP. SP is equal to 115% of CP. And the difference between these two was given as what? 63. The difference between these two was given as 63. So what is the difference between these two? 13 plus 15 is what, students? 28. 28% of CP is equal to what they given for us? 63 indirectly. Understood? Here it is 13 and here it is 15. 13 plus 15 will become what? 28. So overall 28% of CP is given as 63 and they are asking us what is the cost price of the item. What is the cost price of the item? That means 100% of CP they are asking us. Right? Cross multiplied, students, what you get? 28 into some x is equal to 100 into 63. In 7 table, 7 4s, 7 7s. Sorry, 7 9s. 7 4s and 7 9s. 4 1s, 4 25s. So 25 9s is what? 225 rupees. 225 rupees. So the cost price of this item will become what? 225 rupees. 225 rupees. Next one. Right? A mobile when sold at a profit of 6% then earns 870 more than when it was sold at a loss of 6%. See, when it is sold at a profit of 6%, what is the SP you will get? SP is equal to 106% of CP. And when it was sold at a loss of 6%, what you will get? SP is equal to 94% of CP, right? Loss. So what is the difference between these two, students? 12% of CP. And how much it is more? 870. So that means indirectly the difference is 870. That means 12% is equal to 870. And what was the cost price of the mobile? Similar one. That means what? 100% of CP. 100% of CP will become what here, students? Cross multiply 12 into X is equal to 100 into 870. Next 4 table, 4 3s, 4 25s, 3 1s, 3 2s and 9 and 0. 25 into 290. 25 into 290. You will get 0 and 5 at the last. See here, units digit is 0 and next 5 nines are 45. So tens place is 5. Where do you have that only option is option D. No need to find the complete answer also here. If you multiply is also, you will get it as 7250. You will get that one as 7250 for us here. Understood? Right? Next one. If an item is sold at 13% loss and 14% profit, the difference between both the price is 162. Students, please do it. 13% loss and 14% profit means the difference will become what? 27%. This is equal to what? 162. This is equal to what? 162 they given for us here. Now, what is the cost price of the item? That is 100% is what for us they are asking us. So, 100 into 162 is equal to 27 into some X. Right? In 3 table you can cancel it. 3 9s, 3 5s and 3 4s. 9 1s, 9 6. Right? Nothing but 6 times. So, X will become what here? 600. 600. So, 600 rupees is the answer for this one. 600 rupees. So, difference. Directly I am writing here. Next one. An item was sold at a loss of 12%. If it was sold for 49 more, then the profit would be 2%. Now, see here students, what is the actual selling price? SP is equal, 12% loss means what it becomes? 88% of CP. 88% of CP. Okay, sir. Now, if it was sold for 49 more, then there will be a profit of 2%. That means SP will become what now? 102% of CP, right? SP will become what? 102. So, when from this instance to this instance, what is the price difference? 49 rupees. That means we are selling it for 49 rupees more. So, what is the difference between these two things, students? 14%. 14% is equal to 49. What is 100%? Now, see here, students, please do it carefully. First, I need to divide it with 2 and then multiply it with 7. Divide it with 2, it will become 7. 7 7s 49. Similarly, here also first divide it with 2, what it becomes? 50, and then multiply with 7, what it becomes? 350. This is the method. Or else, sir, we don't know all these things means 14% is 49, 100% is X. Cross multiply it, 14 into X is equal to 100 into 49, 7 table, 7 2s, 7 7s, 2 1s, 2 50s, anyway it will become what? 350. Both are same. Both are same. Okay, but please try to get this one. Right, students? Next one. Spurti had sold a pair of shoes at a profit of 17% for rupees 2223. What was the cost price of the shoes? Now, how much profit she is getting here, students? 17%, simple one. So, that means SP will become what for us here? 117% of CP. So, 117% of CP will become what? 2223. Right, and they are asking us what is 100% of CP. What is 100% of CP for us here? Okay, now see here, students, I will try to give you some ideas here how we will get the answers actually for this type of questions. See, please check the answers. These are perfect values. Do we have decimals here? No. So, that means definitely here also the relation will be a perfect cancelable one. So, 117 once is 117. I will be left with 105 and 3, right? 105 and 3. Now, in 7 table, units place, when I will get 3? In 7 table, when I will get 3 at units place? Tell me when I will get 3 at units place? At 9 times, at 7 nines. So, just check 117 nines. Is 117 nines 1053? Yes. So, that means here into 19. Into 19. So, similarly here also multiply it with 19. What it becomes? 1900. So, cost price will become what? 1900. Understood, students? How you should think while solving these type of problems means, see here, once again I will tell you, this is a perfect value, not in decimals. So, it will cancel this one. So, 117 once is 117 one time, and I will be left with what here? 105. 1053 will be left for me here. So here it is 7. In 7 table, when I will get 3 at units place? Only one chance is 7 9s is 63. So just to check once, 117 into 9. Obviously it will become 1053. 117 into 9 means 100 into 9, 900. 17 into 9, 153. 900 plus 153, what it becomes? 1053. That checking also need not to multiply it. Check in this manner. 117 into 9, 100 into 9, 900. 17 into 9, 153. 900 plus 153, 1053. So 9 times only, right? Yes, sir. So here also multiply it with 19. What you will get? 1900. 1900. This is how you need to solve the answers, and you should get the answers also very quickly. Right? Next one. When the selling price of a TV is rupees 18,700, the shopkeeper incurred a loss of 15%. What should be the selling price of the TV to get a gain of 15%? Okay. Now when he is selling for 18,700, what he is getting? He is getting a loss of what? 15%. 15% loss means SP is equal to what? 85% of CP. Now next he is expecting what? He is expecting a gain of 15%. That means what should be my selling price? My selling price should be 115% of cost price. Then only I will get a gain of 15%. Yes. So given what is this 85% of CP? 85% of CP. What did they give for us here? 18700. They given it as 18700. Now they are asking us for what? 115% of CP. 115% of cost price. What it is? Now please observe carefully, students. This is 17 fives and this is 17 11s. 11s is what? 17 11s is 187. Okay, in 17 table I can get cancel it with 5 times and I will get here 1100. Sir, how you are cancelling directly means here once again the same logic which I have told you earlier. Here I have round figure values. Here I have round figure values. So that is next 5 ones, 5 twos, 1 0 means 2 zeros, 220. So here also multiply it with 220. Here also multiply with 220. Right? 100 into 22, 2200. 15 into 22, 3300. Is it correct or not? See here, 100 into 22 students, 2200 sir. Okay, good, well and good. Next 15 into 22, 330. Right? 0, 3, 5, 2. And I have 1 0 already, right? What it becomes? 25300. So that means for what price he should sell the TV? He should sell it for 25300. He should sell it for 25300. Understood? Okay, you should save time in calculation part, definitely. And anyway, writing this concept is fine. But after writing that, definitely you should save the time. For that, you should write it like this. Okay, right? Next one. The owner loses 20% when he sells a plot for rupees 19,50,000. Okay, at what price must he sell the plot in order to gain a profit of 20%? That means when he is losing 20% means what it becomes? 80%, right? 80% is equal to 19,50,000. And they are asking that he should sell it for 20% profit. So 120% profit is what? 120% profit is what? The same logic applies here also. 0 0 gets cancelled in 8 table. 8 twos is 16. I will be left with what? 35. 8 fours is 32. I will be left with 30. Right? I will be left with 30. 30 means what? 8 threes is 24. 6 0. 8 sevens is 56. 4 0 means 5. Okay. 24375. So multiply the same thing here into 24375. So multiply this one with 12 students. First 5 7 8 4. Okay, next 24375. 0 1 0 1 5 1 2 9 2 and one more 0. 29 lakhs 25,000. 29 lakhs 25,000. Anyway, we got the answer, but just like that. Okay, 29 lakhs 25,000 is our answer here. Okay, so do calculations carefully. How quickly you calculate the things, that much quickly you get the answers, students. Okay, next one. The cost price of an article is 5,000. Okay, what should be the selling price of the article be so that the profit of 25% is earned. So that means they given us the cost price and they are asking us selling price. So that means SP is equal to what in this case? 125% of CP. Why? Because I should get a profit of 25%. Yes. So that means what? 125% means what? 5 by 4 into what is CP they given for us here? 5,000. So that means 25,000 by 4. 4 6 are 24, 1 0, 4 2s 8, I will be left with 2 0, that means 5 and 0. So 6,250 rupees should be the selling price, so that you will get a profit of 25% here. You will get a profit of 25% here. Next one. The market price of an article is rupees 400 and successive discounts of 10%, 12% are offered on its sale. The selling price of the article is. Now see here, it was there in 400. You can do it in two ways, students. If you are really good in calculations, you can do it quickly. So 400. First, the price will be dropped by 10%, that is 10% of 400 is 40, it will become what? 360. Next, the price is dropped by 12%, 10% is 36. Am I correct? 1% is 3.6, so 2% will become 7.2. 36 plus 7.2, it will become what? 43.2. So that means minus 43.2. Assume it as 43. So what it becomes? 217, but 317, but it will become what? 316.8 rupees. So this is our answer. If you are good in calculations, you will get the answers quickly. Else you should follow the traditional method of two successive discounts, that is minus 10, minus 12 plus 10 into 12 by 100. So minus 22 plus 1.2. Oh, effectively it will become what? Minus 20.8. Effectively it will become minus 20.8. So what is 20.8% of 400? 10% is 40, 20% is 80 and 1% is 4. In that 0.8%, not even 1, 0.8% of 4. 0.8% of 4, what you will get, students? 4 4s are 16, 16 by 5 is 3.2. So the price should be reduced by 83.2, which in turn becomes what? 316.80. So but my suggestion is, whenever a numbers like this are given, go with this method only. You will get the answers quickly. See here, students, why? Because 10% is 36, 1% is 3.6, so 3.2. So effectively it will become what? 43.2. How quick you are in calculating the things, that much quickly you will get the answer here. Okay, right? Next one. A man sold a shirt for rupees 960 at a loss of 4%. Okay. He sells a sweater for rupees 840 at a profit of 20%. The net profit or loss is. Now see here, while he sold it for 4% loss, he is selling it for what? 96. That means what? 96% of CP is equal to 960, right? Why? Because loss when it comes to shirt. So what will be 100% of CP? See here, into 10, right? So here also into 10. So the cost price of shirt actually is what? 1000 rupees. But he sold it for 960. Okay, put that aside. Next, when he sold a sweater for 840, he is getting a profit of 20%. That means what? 120% of CP is equal to 840. What is 100% of CP? 0, 0 get cancelled. Next, 12 into 7, right? So here also the same thing. First 0 gets cancelled and into 7, 100 into 7, directly into 7, students. So 100 into 7, what it becomes? 700 rupees. So 700 plus 1000. So overall CP will become what here? 1700. What is the overall SP? Overall SP is 960 and 840. 960 plus 840, it will become what? 1800. So overall SP is what here? 1800. So now tell me whether he got profit or loss? He got a profit. Profit by how much? 100 rupees. He got a profit by 100 rupees. So first option is the correct one here. Okay. So you should be quick in calculating the things, then you will get the answers quickly. Next one. A man buys 15 identical articles for a total of rupees 15. Okay. If he sells each of them for rupees 1.23, then the profit percentage. See here, for single article you find cost price and CP, you get the answer. That is also fine. Or else as a group also you can do it. It is up to you, students. So here they given 15 identical articles for a price of what? 15 rupees. So that means what is the cost price here? Cost price of one article. It will come what? 15 by 15, that is 1 rupee. And he sold each one for what price? 1.23. And he sold each one for what price? 1.23. So SP of one article One article is 1.23 rupees. So what is the profit here? 0.23. By what is cost price here? 1 into 100. So it will become what? 23%. Directly by reading the question itself, without putting pen also, you can answer this question. That's it, students. Okay. So these are the questions which was asked from the profit and loss concepts. So the major thing is here, how quickly you are calculating the things. So the major focus should be there on how you are calculating, how you are cancelling, or how you are writing the relation between one value to the other value. That is very, very key, especially in this profit and loss concept. If you are really good in that, for any type of question, at max you can take only 15 seconds, not more than 15 seconds. Okay, right? Thank you very much. We will see a new concept in our next video.